Rachel Reeves just exposed a devastating secret that could destroy Keir Starmer's career. Subscribe to this channel right now if you want to stay one step ahead of the political drama unraveling at the very heart of the United Kingdom. From secret leaks to high-level betrayals, we are bringing you the stories they don't want you to hear. Now let's dive into what may be the most shocking revelation yet. In a turn of events that is already sending quiet shockwaves across Westminster, an unexpected voice from within Labour's own inner sanctum has just set off political tremors that could leave the party reeling. And it's not just any voice. It's Rachel Reeves, the very woman many once saw as Starmer's loyal right hand, his shadow chancellor, his calculated partner in crafting Labour's economic future. But loyalty, as we've learned time and time again in politics, can be a fragile thing. Especially when private truths and public ambitions collide. This isn't a scripted attack. This isn't some opposition ambush. This came from within. And what she's just let slip, whether intentionally or under pressure, has opened the lid on something much deeper than a policy disagreement or party infighting. Viewers across the UK are now asking the same question: has Rachel Reeves just revealed the real Keir Starmer? And if so, is this the moment everything changes? Now, let's take a closer look at what happened. It all began during a closed-door policy discussion, one not meant for the press, but one that, mysteriously, found its way into the hands of a well-placed political correspondent. That discussion, which focused on Labour's future fiscal plans, soon spiralled into far more than a debate over numbers. Rachel Reeves, normally composed, sharply articulate, and tightly aligned with Starmer's vision, reportedly challenged a key decision that Starmer insisted on burying. What was it? A hidden compromise, one that, if revealed before the general election, could cost Labour thousands of votes in key battlegrounds. What compromise? You're going to want to hear this. According to sources close to the meeting, Reeves exposed the fact that Starmer had secretly promised certain corporate donors that Labour's position on wealth taxes would remain flexible, essentially, for quietly dropping the radical economic reform pledges that helped him secure leadership in the first place. It's a devastating revelation for a leader already under pressure to prove his integrity after backtracking on several key promises. But here's where it gets even more gripping: Rachel Reeves didn't just leak this information. She hinted at something deeper, that she had grown tired of being the economic face of a party increasingly being run like a corporate PR machine. That's right. The same Rachel Reeves who stood beside Starmer during major announcements and economic debates is now casting doubt on the very direction he's taking the Labour Party. And if you think this ends here, think again. Because multiple insiders are now suggesting that Reeves is considering positioning herself, quietly, for now, as a more authentic, more principled future leader. Could she be preparing to step out from Starmer's shadow? That question is now being whispered not only in Westminster, but across the corridors of Labour Party HQ. And it has sparked a wave of uncertainty among grassroots supporters who were already frustrated with Starmer's backpedaling on key social and economic pledges. So what does this mean for Labour's chances in the next general election? Imagine a party leader rocked by internal dissent, a shadow chancellor who may no longer be shadowing him, but instead watching him falter, and a public who are hungry for truth, not spin. Reeves' revelation, whether intended as a full-blown exposé or a calculated warning shot, has cast a long shadow over Keir Starmer's carefully curated image. An image that, up until now, had been relatively unchallenged within his own ranks. Now more than ever, we are seeing the real battle lines being drawn, not just between Labour and the Tories, but within Labour itself. And at the heart of it all? Two very different visions. One led by strategy. The other, perhaps, by principle. But what comes next? That's the real question. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because this story is far from over, and you won't want to miss what comes next. As the days unfold and more details come to light, we'll be watching to see if Rachel Reeves steps back or steps up. And whether Keir Starmer, now publicly exposed by one of his most senior allies, can survive the growing storm within his own party. Stay tuned, because British politics just got a whole lot more unpredictable.